Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Altcoin Mentors YouTube channel. My name is Peter, and today I'm going to go over the medium-term technical analysis for Bitcoin, Ether, Litecoin, Ripple, and Bitcoin Cash. These are the 5 cryptos I currently chart and trade. Usually I'm in one or two of the cryptos at one time, but never all 4 or 5 at one time. So hopefully by the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of where the top 5 cryptos are going to be going in the near-term future, up to possibly a few days to a few weeks. A lot of things have happened over the last couple of hours. So for more advice on crypto trading and other general trading, please follow us on YouTube. If you want to get highlights of our videos, please put the bell button. And you can follow us on Twitter and on Telegram. So earlier this morning, I tweeted out that the good news for BTC, Bitcoin, that's going higher. The bad news is that the range is so small that one big bar can wipe it out. So I did this early in the morning. Because 8,400 was a critical resistance level. I talked about it in our long-term video the other day. And has a potential to go back to the upside, up to 9,300 and then up to testing the 11,700 range. But the problem with Bitcoin and all the other coins, as it went higher and higher and higher, was that the range was so small that I was afraid of what might happen with a big bar. Because that's usually been what's been going on lately, is that we get a big bar up or big bar down, and then we channel. So we had a big bar up, channeled, a medium bar up, channel, a couple of big bars up, channel, and then we just channel. We had a big bar down, channel, and then it looked like we were going a little bit higher, earlier today, and then all of a sudden, boom, one big bar, and now it looks like we're going down. So let's look at this Bitcoin chart. So here is Bitcoin on a 12-hour chart. This is the chart I generally use for swing trades. So I had put in a order over here. I thought I was going to cancel it because this was a inside bar and it looked like it was going to go higher because this bar initially was blue and then it changed color midway after the hourlies had a huge bar. So let me show you that in a little bit of a detail. Right, so you can see what happened. So this was a very easygoing day. Right, it looked like it was tracking higher and higher and higher, and then bam, right? 2 big ugly candles in a row that come into the marketplace. And that's where we stand now. My order got filled at 79.03, and I am looking to take profits at 7,700. Because it's above the 50 EMA and it's getting close to the 7,700 major resistance line, right? I'm not afraid to take profits down there and pretty quickly. So if I get any type of profit in the near-term future, I might trail it a little bit tighter now. Currently, my stop loss is at 8,051. So I'm using the ATR in the ranges to show me where to go. The 4-hour ATR is 189, and upon my entry, the 7,700 target is a little bit beyond that, but it's not too far. So I think I have a high probability of hitting it before it might possibly come back. But that's why I'm keeping a tighter stop loss, because of this whole pop, rangy, and then snap back up, snap back down, style that the cryptos have been trading in recently. We always want to be a little bit more careful. So let's talk about some of the other ones. Let's talk about Ether. So Ether, same thing. It looked like it's going pretty strong. If you had been in a swing trade, the ideal swing trade probably would have come around here, around 402 to the upside. Sorry, not 402, around 415. And then you probably make a decent amount of money going up to the upside, about 20%. And then at 502 is a major support. So it bounced off of it. It's at about 503 now. So it's really, really close. If it breaks it, then it can get into dangerous territory. So here I am looking to possibly make a trade in below 502. Right, if it goes that way, that number would be right there, right about 499, and then that would be my entry point to the downside. But it has to kind of break the major support level first. I don't know if it'll quite do that for Ether. So let's go to Litecoin. Litecoin is still one of the better cryptos out there in terms of how the long-term charts look. Bitcoin and Litecoin in our long-term outlook. I said that these were the two best-looking coins for the future, just on a technical point of view. Right? Always remember that I am a technician. I only look at the charts. I don't really know that much about the fundamentals. I mean, I know some of the I know the basics, of most of the coins, right? But I don't really look for the news, drill down deep into it. Just like when I trade stocks or indexes or currencies, I don't really listen to news, or earnings or anything like that. I just look at the charts. The charts will tell me where price action is because the charts are a picture of supply and demand. And so when someone's had a bad earnings because it goes down. And when they've had blowout earnings like Netflix did today. Because guess what? It went up today. So it doesn't take a genius to think of like there was good news for Netflix. So you don't really have to know, but you should know when news might possibly be coming out. And for right now, Litecoin looks the best. It's slightly below its short-term resistance line. But if it continues to hold up above the 50, which is at 132, the target would still be about 142. Let's look at Ripple. So Ripple is in a precarious situation because it's at the 68. It was at 68 cents, which was a short-term support, and it failed to really close above there and confirm. So it closed above there briefly. It never confirmed, and it's going back to the downside. And here we have a failed candle. So if this keeps on going lower, what's going to happen is that it's going to change color into magenta, and it might confirm. And if it does, then I would probably enter around 63 cents, looking to test the major support at 59 cents, and possibly go back down into the low 50s, but only after confirmation. But remember, Ripple can also, because it's a little bit more volatile, it can go up a little bit quickly too, because it's in the pennies, right? It has more of a chance to go in bigger swings, as a percentage. So you have to be a little bit careful here, because right now at 65 cents, it's only a couple of cents away from confirming to the downside, but it's only a couple of cents away from confirming back up to the upside. So until this candle closes, we really won't know the direction for Ripple. Let's look at the Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash, I thought, was one of the worst looking charts on a long-term perspective because it just zoomed up so fast out of nowhere, and then it just zoomed right back down. And right now it's in no man's land. It's in what area called blue ocean, because the next support level, major support level to the downside, is so far below. Right now it seems to be channeling between 760 and 625, which are short-term support and resistance lines. So this one, there's no signal or color change on Bitcoin Cash. So the only ones I'm really looking at right now are possible entries for Ripple, and see what I mean about volatility. So right now, I'll probably take this order out if it goes a little bit higher, because Ripple just turned positive on the 12-hour. So things seem to be moving back up. It looks like Ether is also bouncing off of the 501 mark, and then Bitcoin is currently at about my break-even point. So I'll monitor this on a smaller time frame and see where I might possibly get out, and I might take a small off on this one. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe to our channel. If you have any questions or comments, you can write it down below. We do a very good job of answering a lot of people's questions in a very short time frame. You can also follow us on Twitter and on Telegram, and you can see our model portfolio there. And you can also sign up for our strategies that we send out once a week to tell people what we're doing in the short term, medium term, and long term. Thank you very much for watching as always. See you in our next video.